Okay. Today we are going to be understand a new concept called abstract classes. We already listen a word called abstraction, right? So
Yes.
don't
Yes.
confuse, these two words are seems to be similar, but it is not. So that is the object-oriented concept called abstraction. And now we are talking about abstract classes. Okay. So abstract classes means by here name itself, you can see it is a class. Okay. So this is not an interface, but by the name itself, it is a class, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now to this abstract classes, an interface has very close relationship, but there is a very minute difference between the interface and the abstract class. It both interface and abstract class shares common rules, like all interface must be public. We cannot create an object to the interface because of there is no constructor. In the same way, abstract also, all the methods should be public, and we cannot create a object to the abstract class. So both are same. And also we have understand one more rule also yesterday. What was that? All the methods of interface has to be implement in the implementation class, right? So
Yes. Yes.
three rules are also shared by the abstract class, but only very minute difference will be there between the interface and the abstract class. Okay, what is a minute difference means? This is a class and this is an interface. By the class, if you say anyone say as a class means class ABC, if I say that, okay, now by default you can understand what will be there inside the class.
Body
Variables and methods.
implementation.
There
That's
will be some methods with implementation, right?
implementation.
Yes.
Like this, correct?
Yes.
So this is the class basically, but here we are talking about abstract classes. That means there is a class which is having the methods with the body and also without body. So this can be, you can take it as hybrid of class and an interface together. Okay, so we have seen a interface and we have seen a class. Now if you mix together, that is a abstract class. Okay, so here public void sum, that's it. Public void sum. I have implemented the method here. Okay, so in the abstract class, it can have two types of methods. Either it is implemented methods and there will be no implementation also. The only difference here is
Okay.
the class, when you define the class, you have to write, it has to be a abstract. I forgot the syntax. Let me see that how it should be. Public abstract. See. Sorry.
Abstract method should be implemented in only abstract class.
No. I forgot to write this one. Where here? Abstract class. this is always, I don't know, like, in my Eclipse, it is always throws this error.
For which thing, Moulali?
Once again.
Yeah.
ABC test. Okay, I have this class. Now, if I want to mark this one as an abstract, you can mark this one as an abstract class. That means all the properties, whatever the rules we have discussed about the interface, this is also becomes the same type of interface. That means you cannot able to create an object and you have to implement this abstract class into another class. And uh, in abstract class, there are two types of methods. One is implemented methods, another one is unimplemented method. Okay, so like this, you will have a different flavor of both interface and the class. Together, it comes to the abstract class. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Moulali, so that we are unable to create a constructor in the abstract class,
Okay,
same as like interface. Are you
yes.
telling?
So, for example, Sandeep, void sum, I have a one method which is implemented.
Okay.
Void sub, I have a method which is not implemented.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I mean that is the keywords we have to give when you're writing the
Yes.
abstract methods in
Yes.
abstract
Yes.
class, basically. Okay, so now this is the three methods I have right now. Okay, we'll see
Okay.
this one, ABC test.
Yes.
We'll go into this a class, inside a class. Okay, so inside the class, we can say, I want to directly create this ABC test. ABC test obj equal to new, sorry. So here, ABC, you cannot give it.
ABC. Yes.
Cannot instantiate the type ABC. I mean, sorry, ABC test. I forgot. Cannot instantiate the type ABC test. That means when I come here, guys, the basic thing, if any method is not implemented, then what you are gonna do with that? Can you able to do anything? Are you able to do anything?
No.
No, right? Now, this is the major problem in the interface, right? You have different methods are there. Some what you're gonna do with that? You cannot you cannot use this two methods at all, right? Until this implementation gets implemented in any another class, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
So in the same way, the abstract classes also, you will have mix of two things. One is having the method with body. The other one is having a method without body. Okay. So now, guys, can you please go on mute? Hello. Please go on mute, guys. Okay. Now the point here is, when you see this ABC test, and I marked this one as abstract class, that means I can able to write two types of methods. One is implemented methods and one is unimplemented methods. Now you can get a question like, Moulali, like, why do I need this? what is the reason here I need to use abstract class? You said already class is there, which is implemented methods. And you said that there is a problem with the multiple inheritance. And I came to the interface where I can able to use different types of methods, which is not implemented. I can use it here. Okay. This is the two flavors, which is already we have seen. What is the reason we need a abstract classes? Correct? Now,
Yes.
for to understand this one, why do we need this? There are few certain things that means you are not gonna be implement. You're not able to change it at all. Okay. For example, you have a sum method here. Okay, I'm a sum method in ABC test here. So this is what I have. Now, the implementation of this sum method, how it works, Did you see this one?
Yes.
Now, what happened? Only the sub method I did not implement. Rest of the methods which is there is already available. Now, if you go here inside, if I say here, I can able to see sum method. Okay. Got it? And if you see another method, if I say this, I think I have written as a test. So as Amitabh shows an example, you have a class which is already implemented and you have interface which are different types of methods which is not implemented over there. And if you implemented those two interfaces and extends that inheritance class, so you're gonna be give the importance to the interface, right? Correct?
Yes.
Now, in the same fashion, you have a mix together. The now Amitabh has implemented that one with the class and interface. Now they given this genre mixed together into the class called abstract class. Okay, so you can able to implement few methods and you are not need to implement some of the methods which you want to extend those things, those methods into the another classes. There you can do that. And if you have few methods which you have written the some logic, like for example, in the ABC test, I'm saying like, I am adding two methods. Okay, I mean adding two numbers. So you have written some logic here. In the test, I'm saying I will print something here. So with the logic and without the logic, you have two methods, different types of methods gonna be declared in the class called abstract class. That is the major idea of a abstract class here. Okay. Understand? Hello?
Yeah, yes, Moulali.
Yes, sir.
Confused anything, any questions? If you did not understand also, let me know. I'll put it in another way. Okay.
So
Yes,
why
Moulali. Can you please
why
explain
we
it once?
extend the abstract?
Hello,
Yes.
Nagalakshmi sir, I can't understand.
Okay. Someone has another question. Can you please go ahead?
Yes, yes. So actually, I was asking like in the abstract class, like it's giving me to override which the method which I haven't implemented there, but the methods which I've already implemented. Is there any option like I don't need those methods here? Like I uh don't want to use this in test 2.
You don't want to use the test too.
Yes, like
Okay.
in the interface we have to implement every method. Like yeah, so I am asking like in abstract class, do we have to implement all the methods too?
Okay. Only the basic rule, what will happen, Amitabh? This is a very good question, basically, do I really need to implement all the methods or not? Now, in the ABC test class, what are the methods are not implemented?
Sub.
Only some. So, and sum and test, these two methods are implemented. Now,
Yes.
that means like when I say extends here, that's how many methods are coming here?
All the 3 methods.
All the 3 methods are available. Now,
Yes.
the basic rule of a class means all the methods should be implemented.
Yes.
Now, how many methods are implemented and how many methods are not implemented in this now?
Two methods should be implemented and one should be unimplemented.
Okay. So, if you fulfill that unimplement method, then the class basic rule, it will be over, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what happened now?
So actually, the methods which are already implemented in the parent class, so I don't need to implement it here. So it's it's my choice. Like if I want to implement or I don't want to implement, I want to keep all those implementation in the parent, like it's in the parent.
Yes, it's up to you. Okay.
Okay. So either I can use the implementation of the parent or I can re-implement it here.
You can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Now, here is a point. How should I use the implementation of a parent? How should I use the implementation of a parent?
Yes. If I don't call all those, no, that wouldn't happen. I have to call. No, it's not happening.
Sorry, I put it in the wrong place. Yeah. Can I do that? Can I do that?
Yes, it's happening. Yes.
So I can able to call. So for example, if I go here, if I say select, where it is going? It is going to the abstract class, right?
Yes. Yes.
So if you want to go to the where this some method is being implemented means when you go here, control and click on the method name, it will go to the point where it is being implemented, where it's been declared basically. Okay.
Okay.
Now we are going.
We declared the method. I mean, I implemented the method sum in the ABC test, and now I called it through private void PSVM. I didn't understand that actually.
This is a method, Amitabh. Any method.
Okay, so why did we keep it private just to use it in this class?
Yes, you can. I just created that. That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Only one doubt. Without using the method also we can call, right?
Okay. Where do you want to call that?
Not inside a method.
Call outside here?
Yeah. Then
கிரியேட் பண்ணாம சார் ஓவர்ரைட் மெத்தட்லயே சூப்பர் கீ யூஸ் பண்ணி பண்ணலாம் சார்.
Yes, one more thing, Moulali, like can we call the method while creating an object for the child class?
Yes.
You want to create a method object for the TBC test now?
No, I want to create an object for the test too.
Yes, you can do that.
Yes, and then I can call the method sum, right?
Of course.
Okay, okay.
That means like the simple what you are doing, whatever the method is available, you are calling again. So that means like
Yes.
the sum is already available here, right?
Yes.
In the test too. So you are doing the same thing.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Okay. Up to now, any questions? Like, because this is one of the tricky concept. Abstract classes. Abstract classes is the same like interface, but it is a class. That means it has both implemented methods and unimplemented. Okay. So two types of methods are available in the abstract classes, and it will be used in another classes with the keyword called extend, because it is a class. It is not an interface. If it is interface, that means you need to use the keyword of
Implement.
If it is a class, then you have to use a keyword called extends. Okay. Now, when you extend the class, now automatically it will say like what are the unimplemented methods are available in the abstract class. You need to implement here, because if you did not do that, what will happen?
It will show error.
That's correct. It will show error. What is
Because
the big problem will be happen?
yes, it's
Because
no.
the unimplemented method is here. Because of the unimplemented method, you cannot able to create an object for this.
Okay. Yes.
Because there is unimplemented method here. It is okay. Now
Yes.
abstract class and the interface shares the same root. Only single difference, that is in interface you cannot able to write implemented methods, but in the abstract class you can able to write the implemented methods. Okay.
Yes.
Now I will add you one more question here. Before going here, I have some where it is going to print adding the two numbers, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I want to do two works here. One, I want to implement the logic of the parent, and also I want to do something else over there. Both the things I want to change, because for example, if you see the running race, half kilometer one guy will run and half kilometer other guy will run. Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes like we have cooperation runs, it will be happen. In the same way, you have to use the parent class method implementation also, and also you want to use the child class also. You want to write some sort of implementation. Then
Yes.
how do you do that?
Okay. So can you please call the method sum here?
Yes, I made this one as a sum.
Okay. So this
Uh,
is actually if yes.
The meaning what I want to ask you, I have written here, I am adding 3 numbers. So when I run this program, I want 2 things. One is adding 2 numbers. Also, I need to see this. And also I want to see adding 3 numbers. Both the things I need to see this. What should I do?
Okay, so actually, like the previously in the line number 10, like you called the sum method, there was a thing like super dot. The path was there, the constructor path.
What was that path?
When you call the sum method there, can you please call the sum method at line number 12? Yes, it's like the last line here, the super dot test. I think it's a constructor. Super means I know super means the parent class. It refers to the parent class. And so I think by that super dot some line, it will execute the whatever written in the parent class, the implementation of the parent class.
Correct. So that means whenever you want to use the parent implementation and also you want to write something out of it in the child also, if you want to both the things has to execute at a time, you have to use with the super dot method name. Then you call it, then
Then I
automatically.
can use the that, you know.
What was it, Anish?
I'm saying that can then I can use the constructor of the parent class inside the child class also.
We are not creating any constructor,
No,
Anish.
no, no. I'm just saying that means.
I mean, you want to create a object of a class,
Yeah.
object of a abstract class.
So they will not means he will not create that. Means
Yes.
you can go ahead. You can go ahead. I will see that.
Okay. There is no other object here, to the abstract class. Okay. Got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So this is another concept which is extends to the interface, combining both class and the interface together. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
If you understand interface clearly, abstract is very easy. Okay. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So, guys,
One question, Moulali.
uh-huh.
So like here in the abstract class, I have implemented some methods and I have some unimplemented methods. So if we use different return types, but with the same name of the method, in one of which will be implemented and one of which will be unimplemented. So it will face the same confusion as the interface, right?
100%.
Okay.
You can try all these different permutations and combinations, Amitabh. Okay, all everyone has to try with different types of combinations. Are you able to do like this? If it is done by having the two same method names, what will happen? All these things you can do permutations and combinations. Okay, when you try different things, you will understand the concepts that much more. Okay.
And as abstract class is a class, so we can only go for a single level or a multi-level inheritance, not multiple, right?
See, now the point here is abstract class is a class.
Yes.
This class is nothing but you have to implement 100% into the another class.
Yes.
Okay, right?
Yes.
So if you have extends that abstract class into the another class, now A to B is append.
Yes.
Okay, now B class has all the methods with implemented and without implemented. All the methods been implemented over there in the B class, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Now B will go into the C. So it is a multi-level basically.
Yes. But like in the interface, we can do multiple. We can do that here.
Obviously, you can try for that. Okay. Right?
Yes.
Guys, if you understand this abstract class, our total inheritance concepts is done. We have completed the third object-oriented principle.
Already one doubt. Like said, we should have one class for implementation for abstract. So there should be at least one unimplemented method in abstract class, right?
Okay. It not necessarily. So you want to say that I don't have any unimplemented method at all.
Yeah, yeah.
When you say this abstract class, that means like it got all the properties of interface.
Yes.
Means you cannot able to create object. You have to extend this one into another class 100%. you have to do all these things, it will come here. So but there is no hard and fast rule saying that 100% you need to write the unimplemented methods in the abstract class.
Okay.
You may or you may not.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
got it?
Yes.
Right. Anything else? Any questions? Mani, Sandeep, Nagalakshmi. Nagalakshmi, now it is clear, Meku. Did you understand now?
Ali garu, one time in Telugu I can understand. Now I understand little bit.
Okay. So basically, you understand about interface. Interface గురించి తెలుసు కదండి మీకు?
తెలిసిందండి, నిన్న చేశాను ఒక ప్రోగ్రాము.
క్లాస్ గురించి తెలుసు కదా?
తెలుసు.
Class and interface, if you combine together, that is abstract class basically. If you, I mean, it's a ఒక బండ గుర్తు లాగా అనుకోండి. So that's like class లో all the methods should be implemented, correcta?
Okay, yes అండి.
And interface లో all the methods are not at all implemented.
Yes.
So in abstract class, if you define a class as an abstract with the abstract keyword, that means like you can మీరు ఇక్కడ both implement methods చేయొచ్చు, unimplement methods చేయొచ్చు.
Okay నండి.
Okay, so we use the word called class. Class అన్ని యూజ్ చేసినప్పుడు మనం వేరే క్లాస్ లో మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, దీన్ని ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తామా, ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తామా?
అదర్ క్లాస్ లో ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తామండి ఫస్ట్.
చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో దట్ మీన్స్ we are extending. So we are extending this one. Now what will happen, when you extend this class, all the methods which is there in this whatever the abstract class here, you got it here, right?
Okay.
Now the same properties which you did for interface, that means all the unimplemented methods we need to implement. Unimplement చేసిన methods అన్ని మనం ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయాలి, రైటా? ఇక్కడ మనం సబ్ కి మనం బాడీ ఇవ్వలేదు, కరెక్ట్?
అవును, ఎస్ ఇవ్వలేదు.
ఖచ్చితంగా మనం ఇక్కడ సబ్ కి బాడీ ఇవ్వాలి.
ఓకే.
అండ్ దెన్ మనం ఇక్కడ already 2 methods we already implemented here. So it is not necessarily we need to implement this sum method here.
Okay.
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 So that is the point here, what I was telling you, Nagalakshmi garu. Okay.
అర్థమైందండి.
Any other questions, guys? Hello.
No.
Sir, tomorrow work we are using abstract method.
Yes.
To create
you have to do all this interface, abstract, all the practice means up to the inheritance you have to complete. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys.